I am currently 30 weeks pregnant
Oh, Jesus.
with my second set of twins.
Mm-hmm.
They are two girls, and I haven't done a video in a while.
What
So
last time you did a video?
I don't know. It's
26 weeks?
been
24?
quite a few weeks since our last video, and I apologize about that.
Girl, you pregnant with twins.
Um, but since the last video we did was when we went and had the anatomy scan done, and since then everything has been going good with the girls. They've never addressed any or noticed any issues with them. A couple weeks ago, the ultrasound technician thought that my cervix was funneling. And that was a little bit of a scare for me, because they were saying that it was signs of preterm labor, and I had started contracting as well. So I was concerned, but my doctor looked at the pictures and he didn't think that he saw any funneling. And he had us come back the following week, which was last week, to check himself. He wanted to do the scan himself, and he confirmed that there was no funneling. My cervix is still very long and no signs of preterm labor, that the contractions are just normal for pregnancy at this stage. Braxton Hicks, I'm sure all people who are pregnant or have been pregnant are familiar with that.
Could you elaborate on the funneling cervix? Like, what's a decent length?
Yes, so they don't worry about your cervix length until it gets less than 4 centimeters. I'm sorry, and mine is currently 5 centimeters. But what funneling means is basically exactly what it sounds like. The cervix will start to open at the top and still be closed at the bottom like a funnel. So that's why they say that it's a sign of preterm labor, because although you're not dilating and your cervix hasn't fully opened up, it's opening at the top as if like it's starting to open. So that's what the funneling means, and that's what she thought she saw, but our doctor didn't even see that on the images. And then when he went in and did the scan himself, he confirmed that there definitely was none there.
So I guess it's a good thing you had a doctor that was, as some people may say, overly cautious, or to go back and double check and not just take the word of the ultrasound technician, but really review the images himself to catch things like that and actually put the patient at ease, because some women and some guys can start getting a little nervous when they hear preterm and labor and so on and so forth. So it's pretty cool that he set up another appointment and wanted to make sure that everything was fine himself. So.
Yes. If any of you watching are in the St. Louis area and are pregnant without a doctor right now or looking for a doctor, my husband and I both highly recommend Dr. Michael DeRosa at Mercy Hospital. He's great. He was our doctor the first pregnancy, and he's our doctor again this pregnancy. He's always been consistent as far as how cautious and concerned he is about the babies and about the pregnancy. The first time I had to go on bed rest because of my cervix, that's another reason why it was a major concern for us, because the first time my cervix was shrinking very early on, and at 28 weeks last time I was put on bed rest because my cervix had basically shrunk to nothing. And after your cervix decreases in length so much, then that you start dilating. So yeah, he's good. As far as the pregnancy this time around, first time it was easy for me. I don't know if I've mentioned this on videos before, but pregnancy was bliss for me the first time. I had one single day in the pregnancy of nausea, and after that, everything, it was fine. And I went through the exhaustion phase in the beginning, but then I got over that, and everything was fine throughout the whole pregnancy for me. Other than my cervix shrinking, which wasn't any burden on me or any pain on me, I felt fine. And my blood pressure was high, but I still felt fine. This pregnancy has been completely different. I cannot sleep comfortably. My feet swell up really bad. I have bad pains in my legs.
Whoa. You just can't talk about your feet and not tell people what happened to your your last couple pairs of sandals.
Yes, I've busted through 2 pairs of sandals. My sister-in-law got me a new pair of shoes. I even had her go up a size from what I was, because I knew my feet were increasing in size. The last time they grew, they don't grow, but what happens is the weight of your body, your belly and all that, your feet are your foundation. And what it does is the extra weight makes your arch come down. So your foot lengthens. It doesn't grow, but because it gets flatter, it seems like it stretches. So I had to go up a size in shoes the last time. And I'm suspecting that's what's going to happen this time. So I had my sister go up when she offered to buy me some shoes. And she got me some clogs, which are supposedly nursing shoes. They're very comfortable. But my feet swell so much that even though the shoes are long enough lengthwise, it's still tight around the top. So my foot basically muffin tops over the shoe. Even tennis shoes now are so the ones that I have had previously are so snug and tight around my foot. All shoes are uncomfortable. I don't want to make the video too long because I already feel like we've gone long, and I try not to make it too long for you guys.
But you did miss a couple weeks, so
it's been a long time since I've talked to you.
And you turned to an incredible host because your feet over here.
So I did just want to keep you guys abreast on everything. But yeah, I'm struggling currently with restless leg syndrome. So what that is if it's common. They say it starts right around 28 weeks. And that's when I started to notice it a couple weeks ago. In the bed, because of poor circulation and when you have low iron, which I do now, even though I'm taking iron supplements, it's really hard to keep up, especially with a twin pregnancy, to keep your iron afloat because it's so much of it is getting sucked away. But your legs either go numb, they start tingling, you feel pain. I'm going through all of that. No position is comfortable for long periods of time, even just sitting. Like, if I sit too long, my back hurts. If I stand too long, my back hurts. If I try to sleep in the bed, my legs go numb. It's just, and everybody keeps trying to reassure me that we don't have that much longer to go. And honestly, although it's uncomfortable being pregnant, I don't want the time to go by fast because I still keep thinking of so much stuff that we have to do to get prepared for these babies.
We'll show you on the next video things that we must prepare for.
Yeah, so the next video we can show you guys what we have to do, what we have done so far. But yeah, I'm not ready for them to come, so I'm not rushing it, but I also am super uncomfortable. And like I said, this is entirely, I feel the weight. The last time I didn't feel the weight the way I feel it now, and since the last video I have turned 30, so people keep saying maybe the 5-year age difference has made a difference, which is possible. But it's just a whole nother ball game, guys. So pray for me, pray for my husband, pray for our current set of twins. They are super excited. They know that it's getting close. And we're still looking for names. Last time we were, so make sure to drop some names in the comments. We need R's and T's. We want to keep this RT thing going. And I'll leave it at that. If you all have any other questions that I can address, please don't hesitate to leave those in the comments below too. and subscribe and leave a thumbs up.